This episode of Proper English is brought to you by International Cat Herders Day, and not one, not two, not even three, but 7 idioms. December the 15th is International Cat Herders Day, Dave.
Well, I never. More commonly known international days are International Women's Day,
8th of March,
World Autism Awareness Day,
the 2nd of April,
International Youth Day,
on the 12th of August. All very worthy, but there are also some more frivolous days.
International Cat Herders Day, for instance.
Exactly. And International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Oh, 'tis on September the 19th.
International Dog Biscuit Appreciation Day.
What?
Oh, it's a real one. 23rd of February.
How did the dogs know? Okay, so it sounds like we'll never be short of material for future episodes.
I'd say not.
So, I guess we should talk about herding cats.
Good idea. Animals that usually get herded are sheep, goats, cows. They're all animals that will more or less go where you want them to, with some practice. But cats?
Yeah, I don't think you even need to be a cat owner to know that you can't make a cat do anything it doesn't want to do. So, if we say something is like herding cats, we mean it's ridiculous, impossible.
When I used to teach young children, the first few times you asked them to change into their sports kits, oh, that was like herding cats, all over the place.
It's a task that is difficult, maybe even futile, pointless.
Basically, this episode is about futility.
Ooh, cheerful.
Fear not, we'll keep it light. Sticking with cats for the time being.
The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. Confucius said that.
But what did he mean, Dave?
Well, I think it's deep and philosophical, but it's also describing a futile act.
Fair enough. It sounds a bit like a joke.
Well, maybe it's healthy to find humour in futility.
And next week on Philosophy for Twerps with Ali and Dave.
Yeah, let's stick to talking about the English language, eh?
OK. Well, let's go to Mr. William Shakespeare for some advice then. Life is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. That's a line from the Scottish play.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's that?
You're not going to say Macbeth? Ah! Well, anyway, it comes from a much longer speech, and it's usually interpreted as Macbeth's response to the death of his wife and the upcoming battle.
Yes, in modern terms, he might be thinking, what's the point? If you want to look deeper into it, though, and see how Shakespeare was also alluding to the relationship between the audience and the actors, then I'd definitely recommend a visit to sparknotes.com.
Oh, top tip.
Do you want another quote about cats?
Always.
How about this from Garrison Keillor? Cats are intended to teach us that not everything in nature has a purpose.
Hold on. That seems a bit harsh. It's like he's saying there's no point in cats. But I love cats. Is he a dog person?
Maybe. I don't know a great deal about him.
Maybe it's about how humans feel the need to be doing, working, creating, achieving, and that cats just are.
I like that.
Yeah, kind of zen, living in the now. And now it's time for Idiom of the Week.
Idiom of the Week?
Already? That's come early this week?
Well, we have a lot of idiomatic sayings that refer to the pointlessness of things, so let's have a look at a whole bunch of them.
Pointlessness. It is a satisfying word to say.
Yeah, it rolls nicely off the tongue. Pointlessness.
Right, I've got a brilliant one. We can say something is like putting lipstick on a pig.
Oh, that is so wonderfully insulting. You can try and make a pig look more attractive, but you won't succeed.
So we can use it in lots of situations, but if it's new to you and you want to try it out, Think about it when you're comparing something similar. If the local council repaints an ugly building, it's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Do you remember that hotel we stayed in where the view out of our window was the McDonald's car park? So they shut the curtains when they made the room up so that you didn't have to look outside. It was like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, it was kind of pointless. Okay, your turn.
It's like banging your head against a wall.
What is?
Well, anything frustrating, where you're not making any progress. Often when you're trying to get your point across, trying to explain to my boss why his idea won't work, it's like banging your head against a wall.
And for extra emphasis, some people say a brick wall.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I'm banging my head against a brick wall trying to talk to my phone company.
Following on from that, another occasion when you're having no impact, it would be like water off a duck's back.
Ah, yes, we try and tell somebody how we feel or try and argue our point of view, and it makes absolutely no difference to their outlook.
Just imagine a duck as it dives into the water and comes back up again. The water drains off quickly and the duck's feathers are dry.
Similarly, a more modern version you could say is that someone is Teflon coated. Experiences slide off them.
You might also say you're wasting your breath or whistling into the wind if you try to convince someone of your belief or opinion, or just to get them to understand you.
Yeah, it's so frustrating when you're misunderstood or not believed, or when people just don't agree with you, that we have so many expressions to describe it.
It's true. Have you ever been on a wild goose chase, Ali?
You mean when you waste your time trying to achieve something and end up giving up?
Exactly. We often use it to describe a situation where we're looking for something.
Ah, like that time I was looking for my car keys and you'd taken them to work by mistake.
Yeah, exactly. You could have searched the house all day, but you would have never found them. Or when you play an escape room, I miss escape rooms. Oh, mate. Anyway, you're playing an escape room and you spend ages convinced that a particular piece of information is useful, and you lose precious minutes.
We've never made it out of one of those rooms in the allotted time.
We haven't. Have you ever noticed anyone trying desperately to save a situation even though they're almost certainly going to fail?
Clutching at straws, you mean?
Exactly. Politicians do it all the time to try and save their careers. Not the country, just their careers.
Do you know where the expression comes from, though?
I don't, as it happens.
It's from a proverb.
Oh.
A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Well, that's a bit sad. I thought we were keeping it light.
Okay. Cats.
Oh, that's better. I'm already back in my happy place. What shall we do to mark International Cat Herders Day?
Well, it's the perfect opportunity to show your appreciation to someone who works hard under difficult circumstances.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, and share funny cat videos.
Yeah, definitely share funny cat videos. One last thing before we go. I was absolutely thrilled to meet a brand new student this week as a result of this podcast.
That's so cool.
I know. Marta in Poland found us quite by accident, listened to us and liked proper English so much that she booked a lesson with me on italki.
That's superb. How wonderful. Technology and fate combining to bring people together. Love it. And here we are at the end of another episode of Proper English.
As always, we hope you've enjoyed listening in on our conversation.
We really do.
Have you recommended us to anyone? Maybe a friend?
Or a family member.
Or a fellow student?
It makes us so happy when we get new subscribers.
And don't forget to rate, review and subscribe to us on your favourite podcast app.
We also love getting feedback, so why not get in touch?
Ask us questions. Tell us what you want in future episodes.
But how, Ali? How?
Well, our email address is properenglish,
Or one word.
@sapo.pt.
Or you can go to Instagram or Twitter or Facebook if you have them.
So until next time, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me too.
And thank you for listening to
Proper English. Next week, it's Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Now, last year, we talked all about the Christmas traditions we have in the UK.
Season 1, episode 34. And if you haven't listened to it already, now's your chance.
This year, we'd like to talk about what happens at Christmas time around the world.
So, if you celebrate Christmas, drop us a line at Proper English.
All one word.
At sapo.pt.
And tell us all about all the ways you celebrate the holiday season in your country.